Welcome to this week's Spring Break edition of WTHS News. I'm Woody Goss.
And I'm Jack Rogers. Today is Friday, March 6th. Here are this week's top stories. DECA is a very successful club here at THS. Recently, DECA took 27 students to competition, 17 placed and 14 qualified for internationals, which will be held in Orlando in April.
We spoke with some students involved in DECA to see what they have to say about the success they've had this year in the club.
The event I was in is buying and merchandising, the team decision making, and so it was me and Anna John Hand. We're a team.
Were you a good team?
Yes, this was our second year to be a team, and we won first place at district, and we also won first place at state.
How many people were in your event?
At district, there were 7 groups in our event, and at state, I'm not sure how many, but there were more than 6 teams.
So what exactly do you do to get first place?
You have to take a 100-question test, and you also have to do a role play.
And do you think this will help you later in life?
I think it will, because I'm majoring in marketing, and so going and taking the test and having to know the things that are going to be on the test, and also being in situations where you have to fix things for businesses in our role play, it helps me understand like what I'm going to have to do in the future, and like being with a person like in a professional way and having to maintain eye contact and things like that.
I'm just kind of an individual kind of person, because that means I can get all my work done and make sure it's done, and I don't have to count on the other person's test scores. But some people work better in teams. I'm just individual.
My event was marketing management, so I took a 100-question test and did a role play with it as well.
Could you kind of explain what your role play, kind of what went on there?
Yes, in my role play, I was given 10 minutes to go in and get my ideas together there, as well as given the actual topic of the role play. And I basically had to create a marketing plan, and then I had to go over and talk it out with the judge. So it's really all about just public speaking and being able to talk to people well.
It's always nerve-wracking. I think it may have been more nerve-wracking knowing what I was going into and like knowing what to expect. And you'd think it'd be the other way around, but for me, I know like I wanted to do better than I did last year, and so I was more nervous, I think. But I always dominate.
Well, I placed 3rd in our state competition. I got beat by some dude from Baldwin and some guy in a really weird suit. Don't really know where he was from. But I hope it was closer than my gut tells me it is. But I'm a big sports guy, so I just love anything to do with sports, and sports entertainment is right up my alley.
My event, Apparel and Accessories, is sponsored by the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising, which is where I'll be attending college coming up in July. It's in Los Angeles, California. I chose to compete in this event because they offer scholarships to this event at the state level and at the international level. I just recently competed at state, where I placed 2nd place. So I'll be going on to internationals coming up in April, and I'm really excited about it because I feel like there will be some more scholarship opportunities for me there through FITM. And also at the recent competition, I just won a scholarship just by taking a test and having an interview with 5 judges, so that was good that I got that scholarship as well. And yeah, so it's really helpful for the school that I'm going to sponsor my specific event.
Now that we've gotten all this ice and snow out of the way, let's go to Mackenzie and Ray for your spring break forecast.
Thanks, Jack and Woody. I'm Mackenzie.
And I'm Ray.
And this is your 7-day forecast. Today we have a high of 45, a low of 26. Carrying out this weekend to Monday, we have a high of the mid-50s and a low of the low 30s.
After a chilly beginning of the week, you can expect it to warm up Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Tuesday we have a high of 63, low of 45. You can expect it to be that way for the rest of the week. Tuesday and Thursday, we have higher chance of showers at 40%, and that's your spring break forecast. On spring break next week, we talked to some students about their plans with our new segment, Spring Break with WTHS.
Going out like a sucker, no way.
Okay, Matt, so what are your plans for spring break?
I'm going on a date.
Oh, who are you going on a date with?
With you.
With me?
Yeah.
Matt?
I'm going to Mexico.
Mexico? I'm jealous. What are you doing in Mexico?
Me and all my friends are going for our 16th birthday.
Oh my gosh, that's an awesome Sweet 16 party. I wish I would have done something like that. That's going to be fun.
Well, I'm going to go to Ellis Presley Lake and probably get in one of my Speedos and go, I don't know, just go inner tubing.
Okay, Tay, so what are your plans for spring break?
We don't take no spring breaks, man. We working, man. We getting to it.
I'm going to get down with my bad self. Like, I'm going to get a lot of mayonnaise and a slip inside and have a really good time.
I plan to be hanging out with you.
With me? Yeah. Oh my God. What are your plans for spring break?
Play basketball and like just chill, catch up on my sleep.
Okay, Wyatt, what are your plans for spring break?
We're going to Scotland to visit the University of St. Andrews for my sister.
What are you doing for spring break?
I'm going to Antarctica, and I'm going to play with some penguins and also some sea lions, maybe go swimming around. I don't know.
Can you tell me what you're doing for spring break?
I am going to Colorado Winter Park to snow ski.
That's fun.
I'm probably going to be dancing. I'm going to be at the beach. Florida. Dancing, trying to get famous.
Mary Collins, what are you doing for spring break? I'm gonna go to Las Vegas with you. What are some things we're gonna do? We're gonna skydive and go to the Grand Canyon and stuff. Sounds fun.
Lady Wave softball is beginning to pitch off their season. We spoke to a few eager players about their expectations this season.
Let's hear what the girls had to say about the program.
Well, this season I feel like it's going to be really good for us. We had a really long off season and we put in a lot of hard work and a lot of effort, so I think it's going to really pay off in the season, and I hope we do really well. Well, we have a lot of rivals, I think, but the one that myself, I get really excited about playing is South Panola, which is a lot of people's other sports in our school. But I feel like playing them is like really exciting because they give us a challenge and they give us, it's not an easy game and we have to work for the win. So I think it's really good to play them because we get a chance to show who we actually are. Okay. We have a lot of 7th graders and 8th graders that are really beneficial to us. Our main pitcher is Ivy Watts, and she is an 8th grader and is amazing at what she does. And so it helps us a lot, and they get to watch us play and they get to, experience how it is. And so when they come up and play varsity, they know what to do and they're not blindsided. So I think it's a good thing to have them on the team.
Well, it takes them a while to get to the high school because they have periods instead of blocks like we do, so they start later than us. And they just, as soon as they get there, they get changed, they get out and they start working just like we do. So they got to get used to the high school.
It's looking very well so far. We put in a lot of work over the off season, and we have some games coming up, and I think we're going to have a good season.
Thank you for joining us this week. I'm Woody.
And I'm Jack. Check out our next show after our trip in our favorite rocket ship.
DJ Sammy Productions.